Hi, I'm Lucia Martel-Dow, and I'm the Director of Immigration Legal Services at Canal Alliance.
How did it feel to be named North Bay Woman of the Year by Congressman Marc Levine?
Well, I was very excited, and I have to say, when I learned about the award, it was an interesting day. I was just opening the mail, and I had a letter saying how immigrants should leave Marin, how terrible was the work that I was doing, saying how terrible things about our community. And I was opening the envelope, and that's the first letter I have gotten. Unfortunately, I have gotten quite a few letters in the mail that are not particularly filled with love. And I received a call from Marc Levine's office, and it was again interesting, but at the same time so moving that I am receiving letters, hate letters, and at the same time I'm getting all of this recognition and, quite frankly, love from the community and the people that nominated me and the people that recognized my work, that I was so moved. It was very special, and the timing couldn't have not been better because I was having a very hard day. It was very difficult. So when that happened, I said to myself, you know what, it's worth it, because what I do goes beyond what I do every day with my office, and I don't care if there's people outside who think that I help, people that are not worthy. I know that there's a lot of people actually do think that my work, it's worth it, and that I'm helping a lot of people. So it really meant a lot to me, particularly after this crazy year that we have had. It meant a lot.
So tell me a little bit about what you do here at Canal Alliance.
Well, I oversee a program that tries to identify those people in Marin County that will be eligible for immigration benefits and any immigration relief option for them. We also help people who already have a legal status to become U.S. citizens. So ideally we help mostly Latinos, but immigrants in general in Marin County accomplish whatever they need to do within the immigration legal system in the United States.
Why do you think your skill set and just what you do here is such an important need in Marin County?
Well, we all know that Marin County is incredibly wealthy. We know that Marin County is also very progressive. And we know that Marin County also has a lot of people that care. What I see is we have a little bit of a gap. It's a gap between caring, a gap between understanding and knowing about these issues, and now how to remedy some of those issues. We know that in Marin County, for example, the Latino population has grown. The Latino population needs still to find a voice within the county. And I think the momentum that we have right now is to recognize that there is this separation between what we want for the county and the wealth and the representation that we need to bring to the county and the voices that we need to bring to the county. I think these things are changing. I've seen it from all over every place I go, that people are interested in change. People are really interested in doing things differently, and I think we are in the perfect moment to marry that wish with actual policy and things that I can help, especially the Latino, which is the population I work with, but I think this is across different communities. So we also know that the African American community, the Black community, has struggled a lot in Marin County for different reasons, perhaps the Latino community, but at the end I think we find a lot of things in common, and if we become more aware of those things, I think we can find common ground and at the same time enact the change that we are really looking for. I think I really applaud efforts like this, because sometimes we get really rattled with things that are around us. We get so concerned about what's the next thing on the news, what's the next tweet, what's the next thing is going to happen. And we need to find the moment to look within ourselves and to find the space among ourselves to care, to find that love, and again bring people together. It is very easy to get in that cycle of I have to react to the next thing, I have to do this, I have to march, and I have to tweet, and I have to share this story, and I have to send this email. But it is really important that we find that space where we can actually show the love for each other. We get off our electronics, we get off of our own space and our own bubbles and try to connect with people that perhaps we didn't have the opportunity to connect with before. I think this campaign is fantastic because one of the things that we can do is just make sure we bring the people together, and that feeling that it has to come from some sort of the spirit of ourselves. It has to go beyond our rational selves. It has to come from within, because that's the only way we can really make change.